Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Vough, and I will be teaching the Karma course on publishing papers with interview data. Before I get into details on the course, I'll tell you just a little bit about me. So I am an associate professor at George Mason University in Virginia, in the US. I am in the organizational behavior area. I previously was a qualitative editor at the Academy of Management Journal, but have also served on a number of boards of journals, including the Academy of Management Review, Human Relations, Journal of Organizational Behavior, and Management Communications Quarterly. And for the journals that are empirical, I have predominantly done qualitative reviewing. In terms of my research, I'm mostly interested in the intersection of identity and sense-making at work. But that said, I have done research on a lot of different topics, mostly because I've had students that are interested in different topics. So things like interruptions, proactive behavior, callings, and entrepreneurship, among others, I have done some work on. I've also had the fortune to be able to collect qualitative data in a lot of different contexts. So my dissertation was on architects, but I've also studied entrepreneurs, CEOs with serious leisure interests, brewery founders, music industry workers, and call center employees. So I love doing qualitative research, and it's great fun being out in the field. So in terms of the course really has about 5 different sections that we will cover. So the first is about collecting qualitative data. So we'll talk about figuring out an appropriate setting and sample for your data and getting access to that sample. We'll also discuss protocol development and what to do and what not to do in interviews. In addition, we'll talk about analyzing data. So once you have your data, how do you analyze it? That'll be our second section. And we'll talk about both narrative approaches to analysis and thematic coding. A key part of this discussion will also be how do we go from the data that we have to a higher level model, and how do we incorporate in existing research? In the third part of the class, we will talk about writing the paper up for publication. While we'll talk about writing across the entire article, we're going to focus most on writing the findings. And I'll provide answers to questions such as how to integrate different quotes, what types of quotes to use, and how to bring in tables and models. In the fourth part of the class, we'll talk about the publication process. So I can provide some behind-the-scenes insights into what qualitative editors are looking for and how you can best position your paper for success. Then finally, we'll talk about reviewing qualitative papers. So if you have an opportunity to review one, what should you be looking for? So the goal of this class is to really have a workshop format. What that means is that while we'll be talking about different skills and techniques, I'll also give you a lot of opportunity to practice those skills and techniques. So if you have a qualitative project that you are working on, I will encourage you to bring that with you and we can work on that. Although, of course, if you don't have a project ready just yet, I'll also provide sources that you can use for that. So that's the gist of the class. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, and I hope to see you in June. Bye.